Awesome. Would you like to leave us with your word?
Sure. Um, so for me, humility is an opening, and it leaves a lot of space for observation and experience. So you come at something with that openness. I don't know why I woke up with it today, but I did, and I have I obviously have lessons to learn with this word because it resonates so deeply with me. Oh, good morning, Mona.
Morning, Mona.
Good morning.
And with that, I have to leave, so have a wonderful morning and thank you for the start to my day.
Thank you,
Morning,
Allison.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Mona. Good morning,
Jesse.
Craig.
Good morning, everybody.
Hey, Mona. Really glad to have you here today.
Thank you, Allison. Left us with humility. The openness to approach the present. You see what is. And what could be. Humility. Heinz, would you honor us with your music, with your word music?
Well, my word is music, but it's not the definition of music you just put on the radio. It's the music you feel within yourself. Like the other day, I couldn't get Under the Sea out of my head. But it's not only in the head, body, it's a feeling. Music can produce any feelings, like you can just put on some really deep music and you'll actually feel the deep emotions, depending on what you want to feel. I think I learned that back when I was in school, actually, when I heard Vivaldi's The Four Seasons. Winter is really sad. So, good way to get an emotional experience in a way. I don't need to listen to music anymore. I just feel it everywhere. There's always music around me. Even in the silence, I hear music. The cars are music when they're driving by. Everything got a rhythm to it. You just gotta find a way to log onto it and be a part of it. I've always liked music for some reason. I think that's it.
That's interesting, Heinz, because 2 or 3 months ago, we were talking about hearing the cosmic music. It's like there's vibration. Yeah, there's vibration everywhere, and it's like what we realized is that we're learning how to be sensitive to it.
People always saw and said, look at him, he's dancing, yeah, incredible. Why aren't you? Can't you hear the music? It's more like that for me, yeah. I wondered
exactly.
why other people would walk like stiffs. I said, I would always boom, 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 go with the rhythm or something. And people said, you got no headphones on. Do I need that? You just got to feel the music.
Yeah. And you're right, it's everywhere.
So it's the universe playing for me.
Exactly.
And there's lots of channels because sometimes it just switches.
Humility's music. Thank you, Heinz. Greg.
Yeah, tune into it and play along.
I often start whistling and I don't even know what song it is. It's just what I'm feeling. Makes me happy.
Yeah, engage with it, participate with it.
Yeah, exactly.
Expressing the music, the emotions, music. Expressing one's emotions.
Yeah, it's like this big invitation.
Often when there's feelings I couldn't put a finger on, I just listened to some music, and the people singing could sort of tell you what the kind of emotions were, because the music would be compared to it in a way. Oops, my bird is flying.
Okay, so Heinz, I gotta ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Yeah, how did you become aware of the cosmic music in the first place?
I think I've always heard music. Always. I never tuned out of it. I did try to tune out, but smoking weed and doing medications, but didn't affect the music. Just made it more inner than external.
Mm.
And ever since I've stopped smoking and I quit my medication, it's just like I'm just letting go with it, just feeling it and being one with it. Every time I'm out walking, you'll hear me whistling some kind of strange song that I've never heard before, but it's sort of a way of letting it out.
Yeah.
Sharing the vibrations.
Yeah. So then I heard you say you just kind of noticed it one day.
Oh, as a child, I always, everybody always said, he's a little strange. No, it's just the way it was. I was loving and music. That was, I was always jumping around and dancing, but I couldn't. I was really bad at school, but then I started smoking weed when I was 13, and I was put on medication when I was 13, and then school suddenly made sense for me. So I sort of had to dumb myself down a little bit to be in school, but and I made great what's it called, grades and everything. Yep. But I never really found that it was me. I didn't know why I was learning all this stuff. Before it, I was much more creative. Now I'm going back to the creative side again.
Yeah.
Ever since before I joined RJ's course, I heard him say, "Oh, smoking weed, it can help you, but it's sort of like training wheels." God damn, no, I don't want to drive in training wheels. You've got to be kidding me. They had a limited frequency you could reach. So as soon as he said that, I just said, I don't need this. And I stopped my medication and I stopped smoking.
Mm.
I've never been addicted to anything I've done. It's just been sort of for the pleasure of it, for the company. I didn't like, I don't like many people because there's not many people like you guys in the world. We are low percentage. So to find them is pretty hard, and I sort of labeled myself in a way just to get rid of all the other people, because I saw that what they call normal is lying, cheating, hitting people. You gotta be kidding me. That can't be normal. I thought, then I'd rather be with people who are honest at least.
Yeah.
But as I stopped, I found that love for myself. I found that that was probably a frequency I wasn't very great at. I was good at ignoring myself. I was always a people pleaser. I could do whatever. I thought when people were happy, I would be happy. I didn't really think about me.
Yeah. Did it work out that way?
Oh, it worked a long time, but I don't know if my wife went to menopause or whatever it was, but something happened that made her change a lot and became violent, and she would go back in time to before we were married, so I couldn't relate to it and everything. And then the marriage fell apart and we got a divorce, and then she died a month after my mom died. So, but I think early in life I learned that that was a part of life.
Yeah.
My nanny was a dork. Just like in Peter Pan, I had the greatest nanny in the world and the most natural one. My dad's hunting dog. He couldn't even put me to bed because the dog knew when they were out, and he would bend down to an animal that it was to kill it. So she would lift her teeth when he got near me. So it was my mom or brother who put me to bed. And I would run away from home at the age of 3.5. So my father said, tie him up to the dog. At least I can call on her, and then he'll get back. I was a free spirit.
Yeah. I can relate to that.
I think I don't remember my youth because I was born with 5 years of middle ear infection.
5 years of what?
Middle ear infection.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
And my skin would peel off my body like some sort of orange or whatever. So I was normally all buttered up in cream, and I had drain in my ears. But I've seen the baby pictures. It actually looked like I'm happy, but they said I had a lot of pains, but I don't remember it.
Yeah.
But who would remember the bad times in one's life?
Yeah. Yeah, I know the bad times I had. Somehow I erased them from my memory.
Me too, I think.
Yeah.
I don't remember anything until I was 5 or 6. And people say, I remember my first hits. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, my older sister remembers everything.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't remember anything.
Me neither. My wife remembered when she was 9 months old that she got up and her dad said, you can't remember it at that time. And then she told she had that and that on and that was happening. Oh my God, you do remember. So
did I ask you what year you were born?
in 1974.
74. Oh, okay. Same age as my youngest brother.
Wow. He's a wooden tiger too.
Yeah, in a lot of ways.
They say tiger should be the strongest animal sign in Chinese zodiac.
Yes. Yeah.
But the wooden tiger is way different. It's way more lazy. It's just, no, I don't want to be a leader. No, I don't have to do that. It knows it's the strongest, so it'll just sit back and relax.
Yeah. Find me a shade tree and I'll sit there all day.
Yep. I could really relate to the sign when it says, but it's the absolute strongest because it's so patient. It has way more patience than the other tigers. They are way more aggressive, especially fire tigers.
Yeah. We don't expend any energy unless we have to eat.
Nope. It knows it's the king. So just sit back and relax. And I could really relate to the gene keys also, that love and abundance. I couldn't really see the genius, but when I read about what genius was, then I could relate. And abundance was not abundance of money, it was abundance in anything.
Yeah.
And the genius was I wouldn't like any shadows because I wanted the truth as it was. That I could relate to. The truth is everything. I'd rather somebody told me a truth that would make me cry than they would lie to me and I would find out in a couple of years and we couldn't fix it. Because the truth is the truth.
Yeah. Yeah, the capital T truth is true everywhere.
Yep. if people didn't tell me something was wrong in their eyes, how should I ever change it
Yes.
or be aware of it myself? Even worse.
Yeah. Yeah, but we can sense it when there's something that's off, even just
Yeah.
a little bit.
I think she realized that in the social in Denmark, because they've always told me stories and lies, why they took our children and everything. And all of a sudden, 13 years, 14 years was my son, and I asked, what if I get a new child? We'd probably take it because your papers are really bad. Oh, at least you're truthful. I talked to her. Wow, he didn't get mad. No, because she was honest. I don't get mad at people for being honest. Then I can do
Yeah.
something. I can rewrite the papers, but to rewrite the paper, I needed to drag my son through hell, and I didn't want to do that. Then I'd rather just say, oh, no more children.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure all of us have experienced some kind of punishment for being honest.
Oh yeah, I've been dragged through hell, and like I said, the first 43 years, people say they've been through hell and back. I was born in hell and lived there for 43 years. Didn't know any better.
Yeah.
But then I saw the light, and I just focus on that. Keep on moving. I can't change how people look at me, but I can change how I see myself. And I found out I can't satisfy the whole world, because half of it will always be offended whatever I do.
Yeah, at least half.
Yep, at least. I found out that's why I actually stay away from people. People say you're withdrawn. No, I'm just an introvert. I don't like people, to be honest. I think many of them give a bad name to humanity. They've lost their humanity by trying to be human.
Yeah. Yeah. Or not bothering to try to be human.
It's what we are taught in school. It's all about you. No, that's the narcissist.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
It's about us, what's best for us. How do we make the world turn without hinges? And it's not because I need to go out and be annoying to people. Then I just don't say anything. Keep my mouth shut and let them have their opinions. Because whatever people say, I don't take anything personal. Even if they try to say something that is offensive to me, I just laugh at them. Why should I ever get offended? It's a way to control my self-control. Losing control is losing one's self-control.
Hi, Chi.
Hi, Chi.
Hi, Chi.
Hey, good
Hi,
morning,
all.
G.
Hi, Craig.
Well, the words for today have been humility and music.
Right.
I'm going to go with the music of choice.
Mm. That's got a sweet taste to it.
Humility, humble, to be open to the music of choice. I'm going to be specific and focused. Choose an abundance of clean oil stimulations. Just to lay the project out, be humble with it, and listen to the music of it. Find it. Revise it. Music of choice. choice becomes the focus from infinity. From the all and from nothing. Becomes something. Just like the music. Choice directs the energy. Directs the mind, the focus of clarity of the mind. Aligns the purity of heart. To take a sincere action. The action, sincerity of action. The follow through.
For me, choice is a dynamic that keeps on expanding. Choice is not a one and done. It's a one choice leads to another, leads to another, leads to another.
It opens the possible possibilities.
Yeah, yeah. And that initial choice gains momentum as it expands itself. When I identified my own true choice, true to my heart, over a year ago, I never imagined what it would become. Or what it's becoming. Or how it would reveal itself. It turns out it was an abundant choice. Because it keeps giving me more and more and more. I developed a very deep faith in that choice. I know that choice will take me to where my heart wants to go. Because I'm living it day by day. That choice has become truth in my experience. and I know it will continue to do so.
It's a limitless creation that keeps
Yeah.
on creating new space for new creations.
Yeah,
Because like you said, it's expansive. The more it expands, the more space you have for new creations.
exactly. You know, that choice, that one choice has made a believer out of me. And that choice has revealed to me my heart's deepest desires. That I was totally unaware of.
Almost by focusing your choice, listening to the music, which was the answer. It is
Yeah.
the answer.
Yeah, yeah,
The discipline in continuing to ask the question of the choice, to seek out the choice.
yes. That might be the most fruitful undertaking I've ever done in my life was nailing down my own unique true choice. Because it just continues to multiply. And it continues to surprise me.
Different flavors, different experiences, and different words at different times.
Yeah. Yeah. And the perspective to recognize it.
Ability to recognize the two. To notice when it's playing. Oh, in the middle of it, that is the desire of my heart.
Yeah.
That's the aligned. Or out of alignment and ask, oh, what does my heart want here? To get back into alignment.
Yeah.
the power of focus, the power of choice.
Yeah, there's kind of a baseline frequency that's been established.
Yeah.
Through that
Focusing
true
energy.
choice. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. 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 So it's pretty easy to tell if I'm off. I'm going to change the wording of that. I'm going to say it's easy to tell if something's off. A lot of times it's not me that's off.
Yeah. But it takes practice
Yeah. Yeah.
with
Yeah. And it takes attention.
consciousness, intention. Yes, exactly.
How does it connect to probability?
It's like music. Yeah? It's like
Yeah.
you know, once we close the gap between the mind and the heart, we are more directly connected to our inner force, to the universal mind or whatever.
Yeah.
A version of alignment.
Yep.
Choice alignment, choosing alignment, aligning choices. And adjusting them just slightly sometimes. Requires a different perspective, a different view, a different energy, a different resistance, a different choice, different words, different frequencies. It's just never just one. In each individual instance, it's one thing, but it's not always the same thing. That's probability. From my view.
For me, the probabilities change kind of depending on how I'm engaging with the true choice.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Oh, you mean it's not just like a line of code and it's the same thing every time?
No.
Hear the music in that? No.
Yeah. Yeah. It might be code, but it's not, it's multi-dimensional code. It's not line by line.
Well, so much more complex than what we could
Yeah.
imagine.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like every choice is a new instrument, and every instrument can play lots of different sounds.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
Mm.
creating your own orchestra.
Yeah, the code is an abstraction that comes into being.
Yep.
Good morning, Will.
Morning, Will.
My goodness gracious. Good morning, Will.
Good morning, Will.
We've been talking about humility as music for our choices and the different probabilities, the different views, the different music, and the different choices. Create in our lives, in our moments.
Man, was I muted that whole time?
You were,
Oh
hey,
man,
man, great to hear you.
I was
Gonna have to
muted that
say,
whole time.
you're gonna have to say it again.
Oh my
Isn't that
goodness.
fun when you realize you're on mute?
I'm like
All your
talking away.
music.
I'm like, oh, it's so awesome to see you guys. Talking to myself. Oh yeah. It's great to see you, or it's great to hear your guys' voices. Great to see you, Jesse.
Great to hear your bounce.
Yeah, thanks. I'm back. Will is here now. Will is alive. Will is connected. Guess what? Guess what, guys?
What?
The authentic Will has finally shown up at 47 years of age. It just took a few decades for him to finally arrive.
Hey, there's lots of room for you in the sandbox.
Hey,
Come on in.
oh, I'm here now.
This is so great.
May I share my word for today with you guys?
Please. I
My
invite
word.
you to share your word.
Oh, thank you. My word today is connected. And, like the heart-centered creators vision, connected from the heart with you, with family, with friends, with community, with the planet.
And of course, with all the rest of the cosmos.
Oh yeah. With all of super conscious, right? Like, man,
There we go.
I can feel the connection so much more now with super conscious and how everything's really starting to line up now because of being in my heart now, like fully present in my heart.
Yeah.
Like, man, oh, I didn't know what I was missing out on, guys. I'm here now. I'm finally friggin' awake. I'm so grateful to be alive and to know you guys, like to connect with you guys.
It is. And there's more. It continues to open different experiences.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Oh, thank you, Jesse. Thank you for creating this container, this safe container for us to connect in.
You're welcome.
What are what are you committed to generating today, Jesse?
Choice.
And how does that look in your circles?
Clarity, purity, and sincerity. Space, hope, opportunity, passion, connection. Light.
You get to be that today. you get to bring that today because you're alive.
Yeah. That it's connecting to a passion, a purpose, exploiting, learning, choosing, seeing, expanding the powers, the power of that feminine and masculine, of bringing it into existence, co-creating it. Just in a small community here that has implications worldwide. So continue to sit in the tension of choice. Until it's done.
I love how you hold this space for us every single day. You always show up. It's a beautiful quality, that leadership you have, and that you lead from the heart.
Exactly.
I practice from the heart. Yeah.
And when you lead from that space, when you show up in that space, you make impact in people's lives. You've made an impact in my life by creating this and inviting me into this container. We're all on our own path. However, you've created a little demarcation point in my life because of connecting with you. Like, what was that? Just under a year ago. It's when I really first met you on this. And there's so much has shifted. So thank you. Thank you for making positive impact in my life and for sharing your heart here.
Thank you, Jesse.
You're
And,
creating a ripple in the pond.
yes.
We got to practice every day, you know? And it's fun, and we're growing. You know, sometimes it hurts, sometimes it's it's trick all complexity, and but we're growing.
I really like what Will said about creating a ripple in the pond. Because each of us receive this ripple, we carry it to someone else who carries another ripple.
That's so true.
That ripple shakes loose, drops out, lubricates, the true choices, the authentic self, the truth that's inside of every one of us to get closer to the surface.
Yeah, it gives others. It gives others permission to show up as their authentic selves and just be be the amazing, beautiful people that we all are, and bring our true selves into this planet. As we're all beautiful human beings.
Yes.
We all have beautiful gifts to share with the planet. And when we do that, when we show up each day authentically as our true selves, oh, it gives others permission to show up too.
Yes, it does.
And it spreads the love. And we demonstrate by being our true selves, we demonstrate freedom. Freedom to be you. You get to be you today. You're alive. You're an amazing, beautiful person, and you get to generate authenticity in the world today. You get to be yourself. You get to create. You get to create through your choices and bring your beautiful gifts to the world and the planet and create impact, create a ripple. We all do. Oh man, I'm gonna cry. I'm just so happy to be alive, you guys. So, like,
Good to hear.
I can hear the difference in your voice, Willis. It's really nice.
oh, thanks, Ian. Oh, it's so good to hear
Just
your voice.
the tone and everything's changed. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not stuck anymore. It's gone. Like all that holdback and the stuckness and the guardedness and the showing up inauthentically and just it was just the like 5-year-old version of Will that was just scared to be real.
Mm-hmm.
He's gone. Well, it's not that he's gone. He's sorted through everything, and now the real Will is here. The real authentic Will, the Will that was born to. Okay, let me just share this with you. I am a powerful, creative, authentic leader. And I did not know that before. And I just discovered that recently, that that's who I really am. And so now I get to show up as my true self every single day now for the rest of my life. And that's why I'm here, is to spread the love and to give back to you guys, give back to the world, give back to my family, my community, and connect today from the heart. And be it, be it, be love, be freedom, show it, demonstrate it in my life today to everyone I come into contact with, and to be authentic. I know my values now, and I'm just so freaking happy to be alive and to bring those values to the planet, bring that vision to the planet and share it with the world and see the world through that lens of love, freedom, and authenticity. You guys, we all can generate this vision together as a global human family. When we're in this space of love, freedom, and authenticity, I believe the wars will cease. Peace will manufacture itself because we as humans are generating it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, the power of authentically alive.
No more fear.
I'm gonna bounce. Greg, I'm gonna bounce. I love you guys.
Thanks for sharing.
What are you talking about? You've been bouncing all morning.
Yeah, oh yeah. I'm a little hopped up on caffeine, obviously, right? But I'm here. I'm now present. Will is now present.
I'm giving you a big energy hug right now.
Yeah, I love you, man. Love you so much.
Love you too, Will.
Hey, Will.
Yeah?
It's been really great hearing from you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm here now, and I'm gonna I commit to being back here more often. It may not be super frequent, but I will show up. I intend to show up and to give back to you guys the love that you've given me and shown me. So thank you.
Thank you.
Hope you guys have an amazing day connecting in your world and spreading the love.
You too. Thanks, Will.
Okay, bye.
You too, Will. Have a great day.
Take care. Wow. Wow. I think we
Aggressive
all
music.
experienced that.
So share your wow with us, Chi.
Yeah. They were so heartwarming. Yeah.
It was open, honest, and pure.
Yeah. Good guy.
Yeah, and you can tell Will's been through some stuff the last 4 or 5 months. So yeah,
Come to the other side.
yeah, something came together for him. So yeah.
Nice. Very nice.
The music of power. Soft power. The authentic power.
I heard Will's name. Was he back? Did I miss him?
You did.
Oh. Lucky we
Yeah,
have one
you
more
popped
day.
back in just when he left.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, luckily there are many days ahead.
Oh yeah.
It was quite humbling. Authentic, genuine, real passion.
Mm.
He discovered his authentic leadership. In saying gratitude for each of us. Humility. Never know how it may show up.
Mm.
And he was feeling connected.
music of connection, the power of choice. You could hear it, his voice, choice, and he's choosing.
Mm.
And the probability of that.
Mm-hmm.
The authentic power of the self, the passion, peace, purpose. Connecting into who each of us are, and then connecting that to one another. And that brings us up to the present moment of the words that have been given today. In the room is one more.
I've got to go now, guys, but much love. Have a beautiful day, everyone.
You too, Ian.
Take care, Evan. Have a
Much
great
love.
day.
Bye, Ian. Take care.
I love today's session. It's been spoken in softness, not competition.
Mm.
And it's been spoken out of love. Not only for each other, but for ourselves as well.
Soft power.
Mm.
Yes. There's a certain strength in softness.
Mm-hmm. It's
Like water.
malleable. Yes, like water.
Collaboration or competition.
Mm-hmm.
Brings together, unites rather than pushes apart, separates.
And
Holds
connect.
together.
Yeah.
And you said in connection, connecting.
Mm-hmm.
I find that today there's not been really an egoic agenda by anybody here. It's all been a matter of contribution from the heart.
It's really special when we have that. I got taught a few things again with my 13-year-old client. And it left me with a very full heart yesterday. And it was interesting because her description of being lonely was an empty heart. And so we explored again what the nothing was for her. And she drew it as a mushroom. So then she used different colors, and then I asked her, what would everything, and I asked her what's the opposite of nothing, and the opposite is everything. So then what would the everything look like? And she chose the same colors, but in reverse order. So with the mushroom, yellow was at the bottom because that represented her stomach, what her stomach felt like. She always had this pit in her stomach when she was lonely. But she imagined everything with yellow at the top. So it went from brown, green, blue, yellow. That was everything. And when she described it, she said, the brown at the bottom of everything seems like there's nothing. But at the top of everything, there's the sun. So I asked her what could be in the brown. And she immediately jumped to a seed. And she got so excited. about it. She drew this beautiful bunch of flowers growing with the roots, and she explained each section. And then we went back to the nothing. And I asked her what could be in the nothing. And she looked at the brown again of the everything. And she said to me, isn't that interesting? Nothing and everything are just upside down from each other. And so then I said to her, and so what is the flower? And she looked at me, she said, it's something. So this young mind who has been struggling with being lonely for 6 or 7 months now, just having a space that she could call her own, she was able to pour out all these insights that she obviously had in her and connect the dots. And there were many dots that she connected. And when we ended the session, she said to me, I knew that you could give me something. And then she corrected herself and she said, it would be you or anybody else that I could ask, wouldn't it? And I said, yes, absolutely. And so her conclusion was, so we never really have nothing. Our mindset might feel like we have nothing, but we always have something.
No wonder she feels lonely. It's lonely to be that awake when the rest of the world.
Yeah, it sure can be.
I'm so glad I found this place where other people who are awake in the same, or not the same way, but in their own way. So we get people to share our hearts with.
Yeah, and we grow the connection, hey, Hans?
Yep. And she does it with you. So you're spreading it on like the ripples. Was it Will that said the ripples? Yeah,
Probably.
so Mona referred to them, and the ripples will just keep on spreading through us from this place. Like Craig said, it's the expansive choice that just keeps on expanding and gives new choices.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Alison. Thank you for sharing.
You're so welcome, G. And I know that you guys would appreciate her so much. She
Love
is
how you.
really, she's been such a gift to me.
Mm. You've shown how to catch your own fish rather than deal with the fish.
Mm-hmm.
It demonstrated choice without focusing on it, but practically how to discover it, to find it, to choose it, to see space
Mm.
without putting attention to it, but demonstrating. So simple.
Mm. Can be.
Can be.
And you're showing her the possibilities, even within the nothing, that there is space for creating.
Exactly. And, you know, I mean, like at 13, to have the capacity to get to that.
I think they've got the younger, the easier capacity to get there.
It's true. It is true on many levels. I think it depends very much on the underlying safety that they've been able to experience in the home. I mean, when I
And
used
the
to,
environment at home, yeah.
yeah, I used to work with quite young kids and young teenagers, a lot more in South Africa. Was not always easy at all. I mean, you get very attached to them, right? Because of their, what is it? Their openness, their vulnerability, their creativity. But she's really blown my mind. Yes, their authenticity. That's right, Heinz. That's exactly what it is.
They don't try to hide. They try to be themselves.
That's right.
And trying to figure out what that means.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I need to get on with my day. Thank you so much again, everybody. Have a great day.
Have a blessed day, Alison.
Yeah, thanks, Alison.
Bye, Alison.
Me
Thank
too.
you. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Thanks,
It was
everyone.
wonderful to see you, Allison.
Great to see you, Mona.
Thanks for a great day.
Yeah, thank you all. Have a great day. Until
Thank you
next
all.
time.
Thanks, Cassie.
Yeah, Mona, I appreciated your presence today.
Love and hugs to
Thank you.
all.
Yeah, love and hugs, everybody.